You're watching WMAR 2 News.
I'm Megan Knight with your WMAR 2 News update. 3 people are dead following an early morning fire in Hartford County. Aberdeen police say a call came in around 5:30 this morning for a sprinkler going off in the Highland Commons apartments on Roosevelt Avenue. When firefighters got there, they found those 3 people dead inside of a unit. Their names have not been released, and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. The FBI is launching an investigation into possible criminal wrongdoing in the crash involving the DALI ship and the Key Bridge. That's all according to a report from ABC News. A source tells ABC the FBI is looking into whether the crew left the port that morning knowing there was something that could be wrong with the ship. Agents from the FBI were on board there this morning. A spokesperson from the Department of Justice would only say they were doing a court-approved search of the DALI. Now, days after the ship crashed into the bridge, the FBI did say they did not find any evidence of terrorism. Meanwhile, the city of Baltimore has hired 2 law firms to start taking legal action against any potential wrongdoing in the collapse of the Key Bridge. In a statement, the city said it's going to go after the owner, the operator, and the manufacturer of the DALI and any other parties that may be at fault. Earlier this month, the owner of the DALI filed legal paperwork to limit its liability in this crash. Now, to see our in-depth reporting on the Key Bridge disaster, you can head to the WMAR 2 News YouTube channel. You'll find the special we aired on Thursday where we spoke to the mayor about the recovery, also sharing a timeline of the rebuild, and we dig into the history of the bridge. Well, the National Aquarium is leading the way towards getting a federal grant program established for sea turtle rescues. The Sea Turtle Rescue Assistance and Rehabilitation Act was just approved by the House. It's now making its way through the Senate. The aquarium started pushing for this bill 4 years ago. They say there's federal money to help other marine animals, but they found a funding gap when it comes to sea turtles. A spokesperson said they've seen more sea turtles get stranded in the recent years.
So we know that the trend is certainly increasing, and some of that is just climate driven, warming of the oceans. More and more sea turtles are traveling further north as ocean waters warm, and many of them are getting stuck in I'll call it the arm of Cape Cod that kind of juts out into the Atlantic Ocean. And so many of our sea turtle patients actually come from the Cape Cod Bay area.
And the aquarium says 8 rescue groups have spent more than $5 million over the last couple of years on sea turtle rescues. Well, Ice Cube's Big 3 League is coming to CFG Bank Arena on June 29th. It's a night of 3-on-3 basketball games with some big names like 3-time NBA All-Star Jaylen Brown. Each game is first to 50 points with no game clock. Tickets for the games are on sale right now. We have a link to get them on our website.
Well, we're dealing with another beautiful day out there as we're expecting temperatures to be back into those upper 70 and even some low 80s. Thankfully that we have all of this warmer air to really make it feel spring-like, but with that warmth, that's where we get some of those spring thunder showers still possible. So we are expecting to see this cold front sag through our area slowly but surely, and that'll actually help spark up some of these storms as we head into the afternoon and evening time frame. So strong winds, damaging hail, again, most prevalent threats to really keep in mind. So areas including the Baltimore Metro as well can be included in this. Looking here at your 7-day forecast, we'll continue to see temperatures still hanging around those mid to low 80s today, mid 70s for tomorrow, and the 60s continue to be on tap for us throughout the rest of this week. Megan?
All right, Caesar, thank you. And we're just a few days away now from our Pack the Park event to help kids play the sport of their dreams without worrying about the cost of equipment. We are teaming up with Wise Markets to collect new or used sporting gear in good condition. Your donations will go to leveling the playing field, which then distributes them to youth teams. You can drop off donations to any of the 16 Wise Market stores or come on out Wednesday to Meadowood Park in Timonium for our big collection event. And stay with WMAR2news.com for updates to stories throughout the day. And for your news and weather while you're on the go, you can download our app. Thanks for watching. I'm Megan Knight.